The ache for home lives in all of us, the safe place where we can go as we are and not be questioned. Maya Angelou. We all know that feeling, that there's no place like home feeling. Imagine not having that. According to ChicoShelter.org's 2017 Homeless Point-in-Time Census and Survey Report by the Butte County-wide Homeless Continuum of Care, this is a reality for 1,987 Butte County residents, and that is before the Camp Fire displaced hundreds, if not thousands more. Hello again, I am Rachel and we are the Goal Diggers. I will be covering who benefits from our project and going over some homeless statistics for Butte County, including the not so talked about topic of student homelessness. Homelessness is an epidemic in our nation. We have seen quite a rise here in Butte County in recent years. According to the survey and census report I mentioned earlier, of the nearly 2,000 surveyed in 2017, 747 of them were staying in a place uninhabitable for humans, such as under bridges, next to rivers and creeks, or in parks. The remainder of those included in the survey reported staying in transitional housing, sober living environments, or shelters, and these numbers have only increased since the Camp Fire. Our mission is to help give our local homeless a sense of home. Home can mean a number of things. To me, home means clean, it means comfort. We Goal Diggers have made it our project to collect items such as basic toiletries and feminine hygiene products and deliver them to one of the many resources in the area that help our homeless population. Another aspect we are focusing on is student homelessness. This is a topic that is often left in the dark. According to an article written November 7th, 2017 in Chico State Today by Ashley Gebb, 1 in 12 Chico State students lives in unstable housing situations. That is nearly 10% of the student population. The number of college students experiencing homelessness is on the rise. A recent study of 70 community colleges across 24 states found that 2/3 of the students are food insecure, around half of them are housing insecure, and about 14,000 are homeless. These students are more likely to have jobs that do not earn a living wage. In fact, nationally, about 56,000 students self-reported as homeless on the student aid form. Chico State's president released a statement in May 2017 reporting that nearly half of students are struggling to afford food and 1 in 12 are unstably housed. This has encouraged our group to also include items needed for school in our donations. Papers, pens, and binders can be a commodity to a struggling homeless student and is often overlooked by volunteers and those donating. My group members will be going over other aspects of the project. Isaac will go over how we plan to promote our project and charities supported by celebrities. Jackie is going to introduce our posters and flyers and cover who is responsible for what. George will tell you why we came up with this project and when we plan to deliver our donations. And lastly, Kaylee will cover any issues we may have had with our project, how we plan to reach our goals, and conclude our presentation. So without further ado, I will hand this off to Isaac.
I'm Isaac, and I'll be talking about the charities you can donate to make a difference in how we decided to promote our project. We're going to help all residents of Chico, but there are other places you can donate to fix this worldwide issue. There are numerous other charities already funded by celebrities, so feel free to check out any of the following websites or charities. Comic Relief. The U.S. Comic Relief charity aids the homeless and people in need by raising money from the general public and involving them in events and projects that are innovative and fun. This charity's goal is to inform, educate, raise awareness, and promote social change. They also allocate the funds in a responsible and effective way. It's supported by Bear Grylls, David Beckham, Jack Black, and Jim Carrey. Habitat for Humanity. Habitat for Humanity is another leading charity that helps out by building homes and raising money for disaster relief. Amber Heard, Ashton Kutcher, Beastie Boys, Ellen DeGeneres, and numerous others have already put in time and money into the charity. There is a local one here in Chico who have built over 24 homes and revitalized many neighborhoods since 1993. Ways to donate include one-time donations, new materials, and sponsoring a build project. The Bill Melissa Gates Foundation was founded in 2000 by Bill and Melinda Gates and is backed by Bill and Hillary Clinton, Big Sean, Russell Wilson, and many more. This charity helps to fight poverty, and over $78 billion has already been funded and counting for providing running water and freeing over 50% of families from poverty within the last 5 years. Feel free to make a donation or check out any of the following at looktothestars.org or msn.com. We're promoting the project by hanging up posters around town, school, and hosting a Kahoot game at the Civic Great Debate Expo to teach people more about homelessness. As students from Butte, we share a common goal with these charities, and that's to help out our fellow residents because they're human too. There are multiple ways to assist our community with this issue, like volunteering at your local soup kitchen or making a small one-time donation. A small gesture of kindness can make a big difference. Up next, Jackie will discuss our poster and the flyers we'll be hanging around Chico. Thank you.
Do any of you guys know where to go and what to give resource centers to distribute to those in need? My name is Jackie, and I'm going to share with you a couple of things that our group has come up with to accommodate and help our homeless community. According to Alexandra Levine from the New York Times, who says that many of the local shelters and places of aid in Butte County have had to deal with a great influx, which has made it hard on decisions on who gets priority for limited space and things. The outcome of the Camp Fire, which destroyed nearly 14,000 residents, have added to the already 2,000 homeless population. Our group will be making accommodation baggies, and instead of handing them out personally, which could have put us at risk and adds to the littering in the county, we are going to donate them to resource centers and shelters. We will also create flyers to promote resource centers so you can help and donate to help those in need, and an informational poster board, which will include pictures of those who suffer from homelessness in Butte County, graphs of the statistics of homelessness, facts to raise awareness of homelessness, and a sample of our involvement baggie that has toothpaste, toothbrush, floss, deodorant, soap, feminine hygiene products, razors, combs, hand sanitizer, socks, paper, binder, and pens for our homeless student community. So people can not only know who suffers from homelessness, but how you can help make a difference. Like Brian and Pierre said, there are opportunities at any stage prior to the loss of accommodation for positive intervention, which could help to prevent homelessness. Help accommodate those in need by donating. I will be handing this off to George, who will share why we came up with these ideas.
Awesome. Good hygiene and staying clean is an important key to do if you ever become homeless. It's never good to smell bad. So, my name is George, and I will be covering why we came up with these ideas and when we are going to do these ideas. Why we came up with these ideas is because we want to humanize the homeless, make sure they have a good hygiene products with them so they smell good and healthy, and this will make them more approachable, and to make sure their body stays clean. It will avoid them from getting diseases and rashes. If they have any body products, we are hoping they'll use it to prevent their body from producing infections or bacteria increasing in the body. If they don't have a place to shower, they can get cleaned up in a bathroom that has enough privacy for them. With the hygiene kit we give them, they should be able to reduce some of the odor and change the way they feel about themselves. We could give them, when we give them soap or toothpaste, we're hoping they use it, because if they take advantage of it, it's better for them. We're not charging them, so they could just take it. If they don't use these kits, they'll just be harming their body even more. And according to the ncbi.org, homeless people suffer from many dental problems, poor hygiene, cavities, gingivitis, disease because most of the time they don't have enough money for all these products since they have to look out for what they're going to eat throughout that day. So this will just lead to teeth falling out or gum diseases, and we want to avoid that from happening. Therefore, good hygiene goes a long way and will benefit them one day if they want to get a job. There are many websites that help homeless receive hygiene kits by donating money towards them. For instance, hygieneforthehomeless.org is an excellent organization that allows the homeless to receive hygiene kits, and it has great information on it. As a group, we brought different items that we put inside a bag that will allow them to have good hygiene. I bought soap and floss, which will help them a lot and reduce a bad odor if they have not had yet had a chance to shower. We'll be gathering our items and donating to different shelters around Chico in April. We'll be handing out the hygiene kits to at least 20 people. Next, I will be handing this to Kaylee to talk about our next idea in this project.
Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee and I will be concluding our presentation today. But before I do, I am also going to talk about the issues we have had with our project so far and how we have reached our project goals. The first issue we dealt with making this presentation was trying to find time to complete our project. However, we managed to keep communication with each other and make sure everyone knew what to do. The second issue we dealt with was the cost of our project, because we are going to be buying everything that we are donating. We tried to find the most cost-effective options, so we chose to go to places like the dollar store and also get donations from other people wanting to help. The last issue we dealt with was the measles outbreak here in Chico that happened at the Skyway House, which was a place we were planning on donating to, so we chose not to donate there after that and chose to donate to the other shelters in Chico. As a group, we also struggled with where we wanted to donate to, because initially we were not going to donate through a shelter. We were going to go out ourselves and hand out care packages, but we chose not to do that because we wanted to ensure we would be helping people and not contributing to the issue. When people go to a shelter, they're actively seeking help, whereas if we were to hand out packages out ourselves, we feared contributing to the homeless individuals that litter in our parks and do drugs and drink in our public areas. In Chico especially, it is not uncommon to see these things happen. According to Chico Enterprise Record, in an article talking about the homeless population in Bidwell Park, it illustrated the sit and lie law that has been enacted to help keep homeless people from doing things like drugs and drinking in our public spaces, and trying to redirect them to better resources in Chico, like shelters and donation sites. We also looked into the McKinney-Vento Act of 1987. It is a federal law that provides federal money for homeless shelter programs, because one of our main goals we wanted to achieve was specifically to draw awareness to homeless students. According to nap.edu, in an article titled Homelessness, Health, and Human Needs, written by William Visick, it talks about how homeless students are often not looked at, and we contributed to this by putting up our flyers in the Butte Food Pantry and putting up flyers with resources available to them around campus. The McKinney-Vento Act also helps students make sure that they have all the resources that they need. In conclusion, we will be donating to various shelters in Chico and drawing awareness to homeless students by spreading our flyers and presenting at the Civic Expo in order to spread the word about the vast and growing homeless population here in Butte County. Thank you.